Hey, First Lavaca, Pastor Stephen here, and this is the First Lavaca podcast, episode number 1. And today I'm being joined by Miss Kimie Robbins. She's the newest member of our First Lavaca team.
Yes, I am.
And we are so thankful to have her. As many of you have probably heard, Miss Jan is getting ready to retire, 24 years in. So you were how old, Kimie?
I'm 34.
So, well, I did... How old were you? I wasn't going to ask you your age.
Oh.
I mean, that's one of those. That's one
I'm
of those
still
things
young enough,
you're
I guess,
not
that it doesn't
supposed
matter.
to do. You're not, yeah.
Okay, one thing you'll learn about me is that I love my birthday.
Okay.
I love birthdays.
What's been your favorite birthday to this point?
Ooh.
That's a hard one. We can come back to it
Yeah.
if you need some time to stew on it.
I love them. I love them all. But, oh my. No, I love them all equally.
Okay.
I can't pick a favorite. It's like picking a favorite child.
Well.
Oh, no. Whoa.
Now, since you are new to the church,
Yeah.
tell us which is your favorite. No, don't do that. But you've got such a beautiful family. Your husband's name's John. And how many kids do y'all have?
I have 3 children, 3 daughters. We did a practice run of this podcast earlier, and I said 5, only 3 are his. So, but that's not true. That's a joke.
All of them are his.
That's a joke.
You love
yes,
your husband.
I only have 3.
He's good.
Yes.
Yes.
3 little girls, because when you get something right the first time, you just continue on. That's what I tell people. And they are spicy. But yeah,
It's funny. Your mother-in-law, she said the same. She used the same word.
Spicy.
Little girls.
They really are.
They
They
sweet,
are
though.
balls of noise. But I love them. And I grew up in the Seattle area of Washington State, which I do miss some things about. The beauty of the state was one of them. But then I actually, for the last 15 years, lived in Northern California.
Wow.
Which is, I was offered a job from my former youth pastor to be the worship leader at the church. And so that's what I've been doing up until, well, very recently.
Yeah, whenever you came to join us
We
here.
moved to Arkansas, yep.
So as a worship leader, what, if you had, let's say, top 2?
Okay.
Because I know that one is hard to just identify now, but 2 songs that you were going to sing of God's love forever over the mountains and the sea.
No, not that one.
No, if you were going to have 2 songs, or your top 2 favorite in Christian music today, throw a couple of options out there.
Okay. Well, you know that I love Lauren Daigle.
Yes,
She's one
I've
of my
heard that a
favorite
couple times.
artists. Yes, I love Lauren Daigle. I'm trying to think of what her most current song is. She just put out a really good one. But as far as like songs that I
Love to lead in worship.
that I love to lead in worship, probably "Child of God" or "Child of Love," pardon me, by We the Kingdom.
Okay.
Real good song. Because the beginning of it sounds like a song from the 80s.
Okay.
And that just, I don't know why that speaks to
That
my
does
soul,
something
but I just
for
love
you.
it. Yeah, just does something for me.
There you go.
And I also like the song "Rattle."
Okay,
by,
that's Elevation.
Yes.
There you go.
And those songs.
But now I hear
Get me
from
going.
your office, because Kimmie's she's got a speaker out there. I hear from your office oftentimes like really familiar old hymns. Did you grow up on the hymns?
Not really, actually.
Okay.
I know some of them just from growing up in a Christian home.
Yeah.
But we went to pretty, I don't know what the right word, not progressive. I don't even know what the right word would be. Contemporary, yes.
Modern.
Yes, for the time periods.
Yeah.
Churches for the most part. And so I know them, I know the main ones. I know several of, just like now how there are some worship songs that probably shouldn't be sung in church. I think there are some hymns that probably shouldn't have, but
I can go with that.
I know the real good ones, yeah. And I love them.
I heard a guy one time after we sing "When We All Get to Heaven," he got up and he was like, bad song because not everybody's going to heaven.
So he's going to say.
Like, well, that's one way to start your message.
Nitpick it.
But
why don't you?
Yeah, it's there are some great. So I grew up on them. Loved them, and have an appreciation for both sides, just as you do. I know.
Yeah.
All right, so getting to know Kimie.
Yes.
Let's play a little game here, Kimie. We're gonna play Never Have I Ever. I know that you've played this before.
I have.
Why don't you set out the rules for the game?
So Never Have I Ever is one of those like road trip games that you play with all your buddies on a school bus.
Okay.
And what you do is you're supposed to hold up. We'll just play with one hand because otherwise it's going to take forever. But you put up all 5 fingers.
Okay.
So do it. There you go.
They're up.
And what you say is, never have I ever, and then you say something that you have not done.
Never have I ever had hair longer than an inch.
Oh, see? Because I have to put a finger down.
Okay, we'll say 2 inches.
2 inches, okay.
Probably.
You're no hippie.
No. Never.
So
have
then,
I ever been a hippie.
Yes, there you go.
2 for
so
you.
I have never been a hippie.
I don't know.
California.
You're from California. Spent some time in Seattle.
Yep,
so
there you go.
You've got a better chance than I have.
Okay. So whoever loses all their fingers first is the loser, obviously. Okay.
So I've never grown my hair longer than 2 inches.
Okay, so I put my finger down. So now I have 4. You're still at 5.
Right.
Never have I ever been to Africa.
Never been to Africa.
Oh, I thought where's Hope Rising?
That's Haiti.
Haiti. Oh,
Hope Rising
shoot.
Children's Home.
I wasted a finger.
You just wasted a finger.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was a big one. That's going to give me the lead because never have I ever had a piercing. Yeah,
can you close your eyes and not look at me while we're...
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of holes in my ears. Okay. Oh. Never... I'm hiding my tattoo now.
Never have I ever had a tattoo.
No, it's not your turn yet.
That one down.
Never have I ever been to seminary.
I have been to seminary. I'm a proud graduate of Southwestern Seminary in Dallas.
There you go.
All right. Never have I ever been a mother.
Oh, that was a cheap shot. Never have I ever been a father.
Okay. Back at it.
Oh, wait. I don't put a finger down for that. Okay, so I've got 2 fingers up still. You've got 3. It's a close game.
Never have I. You told on yourself. Had a tattoo. I have. Yeah, I've thought about it.
I've got 1 finger, and you've got... You should still have 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the extra point.
I think you put 1 down for tattoo.
Maybe. I probably did.
Okay. Never have I ever... Ooh. Oh, man. I don't know. Never have I ever ridden a riding lawnmower.
What? How do you get to be 34 years old and you've never ridden a riding lawnmower?
I've pushed like a regular lawnmower, but I've never had a yard big enough to need one.
Okay. I can go with that.
Yeah.
I can go with that.
Yeah.
What about weed eat? Have you ever weed eated?
Yes.
Okay. You see, that was an interrogation because if
the next question.
If you would have been like, nope, I've never done that. Well, guess what? Now you're out. Never have I ever been surfing.
I haven't either.
What?
No, Northern California, not Southern California. Although I was born in San Diego.
Rick the other day, and I know that he
was a surfer.
Time.
He's my father-in-law.
I know that, but I figured that was kind of a family affair.
Oh no!
Thing. All right, tied up. You can win the game right here.
Oh, I know. Ooh. Never have I ever grown a beard.
So Kimie is the winner because she is not the person on The Greatest Showman.
Because I take cheap shots. That's why.
Well, I did use a mother. So as a mother of 3,
yes,
y'all got big summer plans, family moving in, and
we do. Yeah,
some big stuff coming.
Most of the stuff actually is through the church. The church has filled up our calendar, and I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
There are tons tons of things, including pool parties my girls are going to be going to, camps, which we are so excited about. And there's all kinds of camps for the different age groups, which is incredible. Family nights, or we've got where is it? Janet Huckabee Center. I haven't actually been there yet, but I've heard it's pretty incredible.
It's gorgeous.
Where everybody comes, we're going to feed you. You just come, bring your lawn chairs, hang out.
Enjoy the evening.
And the freedom celebration, speaking of eating together.
Oh, yeah.
Is the 4th of July thing. I haven't been a part of one, and you haven't either, right?
So whenever I was a kid here in Lavaca, our church did it, and it used to be so much fun as a kid.
Okay.
But, being in Louisiana, and then since we got back, the year that I came to the church, I was not yet I think we moved in right after that happened. And so I wasn't here. Stephanie wasn't here for the Freedom Celebration. Our kids were. They went to it, but then, of course, last year we didn't get to have it because of COVID restrictions and whatnot. Yeah. But this year we are so excited
We're doing
about it. We're going to need a massive group of volunteers.
Yes, definitely.
What are some of those? What are some of those things, Kimie?
Well, we definitely
need help. That's one of those things that you've been working on the last several days
with Miss Jan.
Yep.
Well, we definitely need help with food, things like that, because we are planning on feeding about 1,000 hot dogs.
Yep.
At least.
Small army.
And we've got all kinds of bounce houses. We've got popcorn machines. We've got a huge fireworks show that's going to happen. A live band.
Yeah.
Some bluegrass. Some bluegrass. This is... See, I'm so excited about it. I want it to be here already.
Will this be the
I'm
most
so
country
excited.
event that you have ever been to?
Probably.
Have you ever listened to bluegrass music on your own?
Yes.
You really have?
Yes.
I didn't take you for a bluegrass person.
I have a wide music. What would we say? Wide music taste.
All right.
That doesn't sound intelligent, but that's what it is.
You like all of the genres.
The genres, exactly.
Genres.
Not all of them, but bluegrass is good. Yeah, no, it's gonna be incredible. And so we want you to come. I think we're planning every year. There's a bicycle giveaway.
Which We've also got a
crazy,
like a dessert contest. I think they were talking about.
Yes.
So if you make something really, really good, bring it, enter it. Let it be tasted by the judges.
Or go to CV's and then repan it.
Hey, people have done that before as well. And CV's has done pretty good with that.
Yeah, there you go. So if you want to be a part of that, please let us know. We're going to have some sign-ups on Sunday in the Welcome Center. Miss Jen and I will be there. If you haven't met me yet, please come find me, say hi. Sign up to participate and to love on our community. This is a way that we can invite other people around us, our neighbors, our friends, our family, and show them a little bit of Jesus love without being confrontational or pressuring.
Just a great first opportunity for people to come out and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Get to know some people. So we're going to need some volunteers on that. Again, Kimie and Jan will be out in the foyer on Sunday morning. I would highly encourage you, because this is just one of those deals that we're going to be at anyways. So why not help someone else in the process there? A lot of other events, like Kimie was saying, Vacation Bible School is that first thing that's coming in June, and we are going to have a pirate by the name of what's your pirate name, John? Do you have a pirate name?
We don't have an official name yet.
All right, no official name.
They were talking about him being Captain Hook's cousin or something.
Right.
So if you have any suggestions, you need to let us know.
If you've got a good pirate name, I think that would be if you are the person that turns in the pirate name, there will be a giveaway.
Some kind of prize.
We'll give you something. So send in those suggestions to Kimie at firstlavaca.com.
Yes.
And
love to know.
We'll get those entered into some kind of drawing.
Yeah, but we go all out.
Yeah.
I mean, as far this is another thing I haven't been a part of, and I'm so excited. But from the preparations I've already seen, and we're weeks out still, it's huge.
Oh, it's a major event. Last year, again, didn't get to have it. So this year is kind of one of those, let's do it bigger and better than we've ever done it before. A lot of volunteers and a lot of people that are working behind the scenes, out front, to the side. I mean, there's just so many folks that are serving in that capacity. Then we move into camps, like you'd mentioned just a few seconds ago. And one of the biggest things about camp this year is that we've got a middle school and high school and an elementary school camp.
Yes.
So elementary is 1st through 4th, and they're going to Siloam Springs. Middle school is going to Quapaw, Oklahoma. That's 5th through 8th graders to attend Sky Ranch Camp, and that's one that our church will actually be putting on. And then our high school camp is going to Tennessee. Some super fun stuff there. Did you grow up going to camp?
Oh, every year. Once I aged out of camps, I became counselors.
Yeah.
and then after I, had gotten that experience, helped run camps. So they're near and dear to my heart.
Yeah,
I love camp.
So I tell people often, but I got saved in 7th grade at youth camp.
Yeah.
And some years it was just that shot in the arm that I needed, but there were other years that camp was that place where it's like you're starving the flesh, and you're just your spirit is just receiving so much nourishment.
Yes.
And it's a great place to go and reprioritize life. I've said it a lot since I became a senior pastor, but I wish that adults, I wish that there was an adult youth camp type thing, minus some of the drama that happens. But I see such great value in summer camp, because it is a place that kids just get to refocus and regroup around Jesus Christ and
away
some
from
of those
their
decisions.
parents, away from their friends, away from their phones.
And a lot of those decisions that they make there will carry them really through the next season of life. And so I always tell parents whenever they say, we've got this, we've got that, everybody's got decisions, right? I mean, there's so many things that you can consume your time with. So you've got to make decisions, and this is one of those things that if at all possible, I would encourage you to make sure that your child or your grandchild or that neighbor down the street, get them to some of these things this summer, because it has the ability to set their life on a whole nother course,
transform their eternity, not just now. And I think that's one thing that we think about. We've talked about before how no Sunday should be wasted. No opportunity for ministry should be wasted, because you never know what could happen next. And so we don't wait till tomorrow. And that's one of those things where it's like, if your kids can come to these things, if you need help figuring out how to get your kids, your grandkids, your kids' friends to these things, let's do it. Let's get them and give them this opportunity to see Jesus in a whole new way and possibly change their forever.
Yeah. Well, and if it's a mom and dad, and like for you and John, y'all's kids, whenever they go to children's camp, y'all will be down a couple of kids. What an opportunity to spend, some good quality marriage time, just investing in your spouse. So really good opportunities that are right around the corner for everybody. Here's what we hope to do with these podcasts. This is another one of those modes of communication for us. And so kind of as we close today, we've got the bulletin, we've got Facebook, we've got all of these things, but sometimes those are just little snippets of information. So Kimie, tell me a little bit about the podcast, where you see it going, what we're going to do with it, how it's going to work in the days that are ahead.
Well, we're hoping that this becomes not just another information dump,
right?
Because I think that these things are so valuable, not just because it's another platform to express ourselves, but because this is like a little window into our soul, I guess. This is a way that we invite people into our living room.
Yeah.
You may not get a chance to sit and chat with me at length, or find out my heart or the weird quirks about me, just in the lobby at church in those 10 minutes, 5 minutes before you leave.
I don't know. Those quirks come out pretty quick.
That's true, actually. Okay, you won't find out Stephen's quirks, Pastor Stephen's quirks in the 2 minutes. But this is an opportunity for us to do that, to talk about some current happenings in our culture, some questions people have. We encourage you to be thinking about that stuff. We have some pretty interesting topics that we've already lined up, some guests. We've talked about even bringing in some people who know the history of this area and of our church and kind of talking about that as well. And so if you have questions that you'd like us to answer, if you've got thoughts, topics that you'd like us to cover, please let us know. It's going to be interesting, exciting. It'll be fun. And so
fun time. And these will drop every Thursday.
Every Thursday we will have a new podcast, and you can subscribe on iTunes or any other place that you listen to your podcasts, so that you can be updated as soon as we drop the new one each week.
So staying in the loop on all things First Lavaca.
Yep. And so please do that. Please let us know what you'd like to hear from us.
So that ends it for episode 1. Next Thursday, we'll be back on. And next Thursday, rather than it being kind of an introduction of sorts, we'll be talking about several topics and different things that are going on right now in the culture, like Kimie said. So hope you come back for episode 2 every Thursday. We'd love for you to come and be our guest in the pastor's office or the recording studio or the conference room that we meet in. It's a multi-purpose area. So anyways, check back with us next week and we will hear from you then.
Have a great day.